But Honorable Lilian, and I really want to thank you for being proactive and moving in quickly. The only part, I think, is on the evacuation, where they should leave the place. And now when people hear that you're still procuring land and all that, I think they need to be advised further on where they can be temporarily, whether it's within relatives or you have certain temporary shelters. If you could guide us on that.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. What we have been discussing with the Disaster Committee on ground and with some of the leaders is that they suggested that we can have one of the church as a holding ground, but those people will be transported to the camp, which is in Bulambuli, because establishing two camps is a bit costly and will not help us with the emergency response now.
So I want to ask the leaders from Sebi to support the minister in this effort, because we don't want to be coming here talking about people who are...
And Right Honorable, we have a meeting at 10 a.m. They are aware. We have sent information. They're supposed to join us with Red Cross and other partners to plan better.
Thank you. Honorable Atkins? No one on the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I raised to bring to the attention of the nation, and specifically government, in regard to the high cancer rates in Kasese, and then the high mortality rates in Kasese. Mr. Speaker, sir, the last 6 months, God forbid, every woman, expecting woman, that walks in a hospital, two things have to happen in Kasese. One, either a child does not get the opportunity to leave, or the mother does not survive the last 6 months. But I also know, Mr. Speaker, that I came to this parliament and I raised it on the floor, Mr. Speaker, in regard to the high cancer rates and then high mortality rates. Mr. Speaker, I found in my pigeonhole a communication from the chief government whip or government chief whip directing the ministers. Mr. Speaker, sir, last week I was in the district and I had the opportunity to interact with our DHO and other doctors, asking them whether they were able to see the ministers. Mr. Speaker, sir, the ministers have never made it to Kasese. Mr. Speaker, sir, when you go to the Cancer Institute, every floor, that institute has 5 floors. Every floor has got somebody or a cancer patient from Kasese. And I was trying to statistically make some observation. Almost 80% of the cancer patients in the Malago Hospital come from Kasese. Mr. Speaker, sir, as a leader at Makerere University, you're familiar with Professor Hannington Oriem. He made a research in terms of that relates to the copper deposits. The copper miners and processors left copper deposits on the surface. And I remember Professor Oriem Hannington saying, Atkins, I think you could be having a disaster knocking on your district. And I said, Professor, what could be the problem? And he said, my research has found out that the water strips the copper deposits into the water bodies. And it's the same water body that is used as drinking water. Mr. Speaker, I think this is a disaster that it could cause an extinction of an entire community. As a matter of emergency.
Point of procedure.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the matter that Honorable Atkins is raising is a crucial health matter in Uganda, not just Kasese. I am rising on a matter of procedure, Mr. Speaker, requesting you, whether it is not procedurally right that Mr. Atkins, Honorable Atkins, perhaps him or the minister brings us a paper here in the House so that it is debated, articulated, so that we have a clear message to the people of Uganda. Because the English that is trying to put this matter here is confusing a number of us and making us miss a very serious issue that is affecting very many people, even in the countryside. I am straining myself to understand him, and yet he's saying a very serious issue. And Mr. Speaker, next time Mr. Atkins is supposed to present, he needs to speak the common English of Uganda. We are tired of this, whether he gives us a paper and we follow word by word, because the English is too much. We are just from campaign.
So, Honorable...
Is it not procedurally right that he comes with a paper? Because this...
Honorable Pacuto... so, Honorable Pacuto...
allow me to congratulate you too for having gone unopposed. I am working very hard to come back so that I be the one to nominate you for the next position. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable. Now, because you brought two things, and I want to know what is the problem. The problem, the English, or how complicated the matter is? Or both? So, Honorable Atkins, now you're raising a very critical matter that needs a structured answer. The matters we usually handle here as matters of national importance are matters which are very urgent, and this is an urgent matter, but where an off-cuff answer can be conclusive and helpful. I don't think even the Minister of Health could give a conclusive answer in regard to this matter. So, I wanted to guide that you write a comprehensive question to the Prime Minister, or even the Minister, because it's provided for under our rules of procedure, so that they can respond here, okay, in writing, after consulting the technical people and necessary government agencies. I don't know if that would be satisfactory, Honorable Atkins.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I really appreciate your leadership. Mr. Speaker, sir, like from the very start,
I hope, Honorable Pacuto, you're picking this.
I did indicate, Mr. Speaker, that our government chief whip was kind enough. He put it into writing, and I found the letter right in my pigeonhole, and I'm just struggling to understand why the minister, even after getting a directive or request from the chief government whip, has never made it to community in Kasese. Mr. Speaker, sir, is overwhelming us as a community. Every expectant mother either losing life or a child. This is something they can't wait, Mr. Speaker. So I respectfully ask you, Mr. Speaker, the doctor is here, Honorable Wariomusi, that this could be a fast track, Mr. Speaker.
Can I request you that put it down, and next week I will require the minister to come and give a comprehensive statement on the same. But Honorable Wariomusi, for now, you can give him to getting answer, which we can be moving on for now. I don't know if you picked the English.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I thank the Honorable Katusabe for the issue. In the medical language, something which causes cancer is called carcinogenic, and his accent seems carcinogenic. Like Honorable Pacuto was saying.
So Honorable, you want to say his accent causes cancer?
No. That was on a lighter note. No, I thank him for the concern he has raised. The problem of cancer is real in Uganda and other developing countries where cancer is on the rise for various reasons which we may not go into. However, the recent studies I have read done by Makerere University do not indicate that Kasese has the highest prevalence or incidence of cancer, although there is a challenge of cancer like any other place. I think the central region, the parts of the north, post higher prevalences than Kasese. And also, there is no scientific consensus that links copper, exposure to copper, to cancer. But the Minister of Health can come and give a detailed paper. And I just wanted to add that, yes, true, when you go to the Uganda Cancer Institute, it is congested with cases of cancer, but the government, like we have explained earlier on.
Procedure?
Mr. Speaker, sir, Dr. Baryomusi is just like me, is a scholar, a philosopher, and a thinker. Now, for anything to be believable, you'll agree with me, that there must be research undertaken. The research finding published in a high-impact, peer-reviewed international journals. In my presentation, I did indicate that Professor Oriam Harrington undertook research, and there is a paper to that effect.
It seems we have something a member believes is not orderly in the House. So
yeah, so is
order. But Honorable, you know, you don't access a microphone before. But please raise your point of order.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, a few minutes ago, Honorable Atkins submitted on this floor that 80% of patients, cancer patients in Mulago, are from Kasese. And just a while ago, he said Honorable Baryomusi